Brooks Stadium in Conway, South Carolina. This matchup today, part of the lifeblood of the sport. A rivalry game where the results will be remembered for a lifetime. And the Flames will kick off first, and here we go. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He stopped right there after a short return, was looking for running room, and the coverage unit wasn't having it. So the Coastal Carolina Chanticleers offense will get the ball first. So the last time these two got together, the nails were chewed down to the cuticles. It was a barn burner. Think we get another one of those, Jesse?
I certainly hope so, Reese. And I know that mental toughness is very cliche in all of sports, especially college football. And David, it's something that coaches are always harping on. But this is one of those games. The team that's most mentally tough at the end, they probably win.
Especially in rivalry games, especially in big moments, especially when there's more to it than...
Maybe some room here. That's a nice pickup to give them some breathing room, and they've got it out to the 27.
And listen, the offensive line has to do their job, but a really good job by the running back, understanding where his hole is. Go hit it, get the first down, don't mess around. Nice job following his hole, getting positive yards.
Slides to the ground, picks up the first down, and avoids the hit.
Nice job by the QB, sitting back in the pocket. You can tell he wants to throw the football, go through his progressions. Nothing home, take off, and slide. I love the slide at the end. Don't take a big shot.
Lopez, play action. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. So now it's second and long. Lopez. Working that left side now. Make the stop at the 40, but he's got 15 yards on that one and a first down. And the Chanticleers, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Trying to make magic with his feet. Nice run there to keep things moving before they force him out of bounds.
And I think this is important for this defense. This will be a big key in the football game. Like, I got to limit the damage from that guy because that's a QB that's dynamic, and he can make so many big plays. I got to...
And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43. Now, after the sack, there is a man still down. The 7th play of this opening drive will be a third and long. Rolling to the right, trying to make something happen. He's going to be a little bit short of that first down marker, and this defense did a tremendous job not to lose contain on the scramble.
Really nice job by the defense that time. Third down, they're expecting pass, but they also know that this quarterback is dangerous when he wants to scramble. And it was almost as if they were expecting that. They were able to get to him, get him down. It now sets up fourth down. And you don't see the defense sprinting off the field just yet, guys. They're not sure. With this guy's scrambling ability, they may try to go for this.
The Chanticleers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They're going to go right back to him on first down. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. They got nothing on the last play at 2nd and 10. Throwing, Lopez. Got him downfield. He steps out of bounds at the 15-yard line. Big pickup on the ground, and they're rolling.
And these quarterbacks have to really trust their wide receivers that they're going to be disciplined and run to the right route when they're throwing that ball to the outside like that, because those corners are sitting there on the inside, and the worst thing that could happen is to miss inside and that cornerback be going the other direction.
He wants to change this route. From the gun, running back on the move. They get him down, but he was driving his way and gets it down to the 7-yard line.
And they said to us in the meetings leading up to this football game, really wanted to establish the line of scrimmage, run the football. First drive, this is exactly what they're doing. They're getting what they want. This defense has to get better at the point of attack.
They go play action with Lopez. Now rolling to the left. Knocked away, incomplete, and quarters get tied in the red zone.
Well, on the opening drive of the game, establishing a rhythm and a cadence offensively is really, really important. They've done some good things on this first drive to put them in this situation. Obviously, you just threw an incompletion on second down. Likely going to throw it again here right now. Quarterback has just got to settle in. Timing is important. Get rid of the ball on time. Trust your read and execute this passing play if you're throwing it.
Maybe didn't like that play call on 3rd and 2. Instead, they'll call a timeout. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. They're in the gun on 3rd down. It's Lopez. Unleashes to the end zone. Touchdown, Coastal Carolina. Quick strike through the air for the score.
This head coach wanted to come into this game aggressive, guys, and he did it in a couple different ways. On that first drive, nice mixture of throwing and running offensively, but how big was that gamble on 4th down? They got it, kept the drive alive, they end up scoring a touchdown, so it paid off. You can't start a game better than that.
Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. The Flames offense, who will go to work for the first time in this one. And here's the guy they want to feed, this senior running back. The ground game on him to pick up those tough yards and take care of the ball.
And you got to love this guy's speed. And to me, David, that's the one thing that really separates him from most other running backs in college football. There are so many guys at this level that can make you miss, and they can get in the second level. They can run through tackles, catch the ball, block, all that stuff. This guy, though, has home run breakaway speed. If he gets past your second level, he's out.
And you see defenses take angles on him, and he just outruns them. Like, he's just got that extra gear that's different, that scares you. You can tell people are trying to play so fast to try to catch up. So, number one job for this defense, man, try to make him play in a phone booth, right? Like, don't let him get out in space and get matchups like on a linebacker. Not a good matchup from you. You will lose that one.
Bought a little time, lets it go. Oh, it's picked off. Didn't find much room on the return, but now they are in business and poised to strike from the 25.
A lot of quarterbacks have so much confidence that they can fit the ball in tight windows. How about the defensive player right here making an unbelievable interception, forcing the turnover, big play, big momentum swing.
Bringing the heat. Just gets rid of the football, nobody to throw it to. Second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. They'll run it out of the shotgun. And they swarm him under.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line, being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered, and get to the football.
Makes the grab. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. They're not into threes. They want sixes, and to keep this drive alive, they'll need to get it on 4th down.
And that's the money down, man. 4th down, you just have to have it somehow, some way. You're calling a pass play, you're trying to get it through the air, nothing open downfield, and he just takes over. He just tucks the ball and runs, goes and gets it. Great job, great decision-making by the quarterback on that play.
They'll line up for a second down play. They feed him again. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the second quarter. That's the end of the period, and Coastal Carolina has the lead. Guys, let's have a look at the stats as we've played one period. They'd love to start this quarter off with a touchdown right here. They'll use the running game on 1st and goal. He cannot get it in, a mere inches away from pay dirt.
And I'm good with it. I like what the offense is doing. Be physical. I don't need to get pass happy down here on 1st and goal. Nice job believing in my running game, and maybe I stick to it for another play or two.
They'll move the tight end. Looking for a path to the end zone to the right. He will not get there as the defense stops him again. They love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of a field goal, but it's 3rd and goal.
Ready, go! Ready, go!
Slams ahead. Touchdown, Coastal! Excellent pass by the back on the option. That touchdown puts them up by at least 2 scores. Too early to say it's over? Probably, but boy, it's starting to feel that way.
It might not be over, but you're in trouble, and you better find some answers really, really quickly. This team is putting everything together, and right now you got nothing going. Come on, give me something.
I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. The Flames come out ready to go to work on offense. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point of the game, I feel like offense...
Oh, he's got some space. Took it all the way inside their territory, down to the 40-yard line, and that's where they'll set up shop. One big play, and you go from a little backed up to threatening. It's 1st and 10 from the 40. 7-yard pickup on that one is now 2nd and 3. The Flames want to crank the tempo.
The offense has a little bit of success on the ground, and they're up. Look at them. They're ready to go again. Back on the line of scrimmage, ready to run another play.
Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42.
And this offense, man, they're going to have to figure something out. This is already getting out of hand, but they're going to have to protect their quarterback. They're going to have to start throwing the football and having some success, because right now, they got a bagel up on the scoreboard.
Grabs it inside the 10. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Flames.
Well, he's just running straight down the field. The thing you got to look at there is the velocity on the throw by the quarterback. He didn't lob it. He got it to him quickly, put it on his body. He was able to make the catch and then run it in for a touchdown.
And they pick up the extra point. Kicker knocked it right down the middle. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Slips through the line. He is electric in the return game, and that one has the offense set up nicely. Coastal Carolina takes over, and here comes the offense. How about the way they attacked the last time they had the ball, mixing run and pass and winding up in the end zone, Jesse?
That's why recruiting is so important. They've got weapons at every skill position on the field. Any of these guys is dangerous if they touch the football. Let's see what they do on this drive, David.
And so, Palmer, I got to take away something. I can't let them have everything and have success. I got to be aggressive against the run or play for the pass. I can't give them everything.
They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Back to pass, it's Barber. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete.
Yeah, and I don't know what happened. He didn't look open as it is, and the QB's trying to make a play, trying to force the ball, but at least he threw it where his guy can catch it or nobody can catch it.
Looking to fire. Oh, they're after him. 5-yard gain on that play. It'll be 3rd and 5.
And this is the hard part about being on defense and choosing whether to be conservative or bring the blitz. They bring the blitz, he sees it, and that's what he does really well. Sees it and immediately makes a decision, gets to some green grass, and gets a positive gain for this offense.
And the field goal unit is on the field. He'll try to put one down the boulevard from 42 yards out. Absolutely perfect. And that will extend their lead even further.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. Here comes Liberty's offense, and we'll see what they have dialed up for this drive. That deficit has now grown to double digits, down 17-7 as they start this drive. Working well behind the sticks on second down. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. He's stopped for no gain again. Back-to-back runs, and they have nothing to show for it except facing a third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Skips away from pressure. He felt the heat, trying to get away, but down he goes. He'll lose a yard or two. And the Flames line up to punt it away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. So from the shadow of his goalpost, he gets the punt away. Makes the catch, wants to make a move upfield. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Pocket breaking down. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Back to pass, it's Barber. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. Oh, man, they've already lost one quarterback today. Now the backup comes in and has to take a shot.
Man, I might think about protecting my QB a little better. I already lost one. Now your second guy gets hit, and you got to keep this guy healthy. You got to keep him upright. You got to protect your quarterback, man.
He's brought down at the 49. That is well short of the first down. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. He makes the fair catch just outside his own 10 at the 11-yard line. They'll try the counter. Oh, he's got a chance. Turning it on. Just wanted to find a little space to run and ekes out some to get it up to the 21.
I like this idea by the offense going hurry up here. You just had a very nice run. Let's get back up to the line of scrimmage and go fast.
The sweet feet buy a little time. He is brought down, but man, what a job to find some running room and move the chains.
I love the play call there, too, because second and short, defense is thinking you might run it. So you try to catch him off guard with the...
And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. Trying to save time on defense, they use their second timeout. They'll get together to decide how to play this second down. Flips it out in the flat. Makes the catch, and he's free. They get him out of bounds, couple of yards short of midfield. They'll mark it at the 48, and this offense is rolling. They'll move the wide receiver. Hard running there.
And that play is essentially like a jet sweep, right? This offense is going to run the football conventionally. They'll do it between the tackles. They'll do it outside. But there's a lot of different creative ways they can get their playmakers the football in the running game, and I think that was an example of what you saw right there.
Across the 25, he's got room. And how about that run? A huge gain and the slide at the end. And that big gainer on the last one has them threatening from inside the 10. They'll run it on first and goal. Touchdown, Flames! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
So nice to have the run game, so nice to trust in it, so nice to cut this game to a one-possession game. Halftime now becomes a lot more bearable. Coaches ain't yelling and screaming. We got to get this fixed, but we got some positive mojo on our side.
That ball skips through the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Dropping back, it's Barber. Here's the pressure. At the 35, he's loose. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down. Set up for the first down play, and they're going to call a timeout and talk it over instead. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. He goes out of bounds after a solid gain on the play. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Looking downfield very late in the half. Slides past the sticks, and he converts on second and long. Great awareness on the scramble. Clock winding towards 0. They'll get one more snap off. And here on second down, they'll send out the field goal unit to try to get 3 before the break. He says he can kick one from 75, but here he's going to need just 58 of them. Oh, and the attempt is no good. Guys, a missed opportunity there. The lead is still 3. Just enough time to get off one final play of the half.
Listen, he's a guy that makes 60 yards.
He hurls one deep down the left side. It's incomplete, and they tried to get one on the board before the break and couldn't quite make the connection. We played 2 quarters here and reached halftime, and we will now check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. And the Chanticleers will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. Just into the end zone, and he'll bring it out. That is a decision he will likely regret. He brings it out of the end zone, and he's knocked down at the 10. Liberty takes over the Flames, sending the offense back onto the field. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain. Backed up now. Here's second and long. To the air. It's Grimes.
This is a tough part of the field. You want to try to create some space and give yourself an opportunity not to throw out of your own end zone. They didn't hold up in protection. They give up the sack, but thank goodness they didn't give up a safety.
They stop him short of the sticks, and it'll be 4th down. The Flames decide to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He just wanted to get it out of there from his end zone. He'll field it close to the 50. Oh, what a cut! The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. The Chanticleers now ready to go on offense. From the shotgun, they'll run it. Trying to pound their way forward, he picks up a couple to the 31.
A lot of times you see these defenses, man, they pull the run blitzes. They understand the formations. It might be a run, play the percentages, and then you got to deal with the big defensive tackle inside. So more bodies near the line of scrimmage. Everybody's got to pick him up, but they didn't block the most important guy, the big fella right in the middle.
They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Well, this running back has had a pretty good day so far in this game, and I think the key right now is for the defense to find a way to slow him down. He had a good run 2 plays ago. The defense gets the TFL on this one. I think you got to change up your fronts defensively and try to give this offensive line different alignment looks to see if they can confuse him.
Now on 4th down, they'll settle for a field goal try. Looks as if this will be a 51-yard attempt. Never a doubt. Right down the middle. They double their lead up to 6 here in the 3rd quarter.
How about it? 50-plus, no problem. Big leg, nice accuracy. That's a big-time kick for this young man.
Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Liberty takes over, and the Flames offense ready to go to work. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. They get him stopped at the 26, but that'll be enough for this offense to go to work on 1st down. New set of downs after the completion. And the defense snows him under after a very short gain. They got 3 on the last pass. Here comes 2nd and 7. They'll try it on the ground, running the counter. Pretty good job of running to get 2 there to the 32.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Looking for a man. It's Grimes. Floats it out in space. Runs through a man, and he might have some space. Love to see these third down conversions on offense, and they're out to their own 39-yard line. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. He's going to lose a yard on that one. After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. That's reeled in. It's Butler. Turns it on in midfield. And the defense finally able to corral him at the 45. That will move the chains.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Oh, it's a fumble. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover.
And it's an ancient proverb for a reason, right? Know thyself. And what he does best is hang in the pocket and throw strikes and attack the field. It's not really running. And you can see he takes off and the defense closes in fast. And the most important thing happens for the defense. They hit him, they get the ball out, and they force the turnover.
The shot that clears come to the line after the big connection and going back to work. Maybe a crease.
And winning 1st downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on 1st down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in 2nd and short, not a good job by this defense.
All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down. And the shot that clears come to the line with a new set of downs. Wants to throw on 1st down. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Oh, the offense lucky to fall on that loose football.
Great job by the defense, forcing the fumble, but a bad, unfortunate bounce, and the offense pounces back on it.
And he's knocked down immediately, but a good pickup on that play.
I really like the slot receiver, and I understand he's not the biggest guy in the world, but he just runs really good routes, and he's always under control. He can run option routes. He can run double moves. He does a great job cutting, and he's dangerous after the catch. Nice weapon to have work in the middle of the field.
And the pass falls incomplete, and we have played 3 quarters. So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. And he missed it. No good. The lead is still 6 after the miss. The Flames come out ready to go to work on offense. And boy, was that last missed field goal huge. That keeps these guys in the game if they can get something going on offense right now.
I mean, getting suffocated right away. How about the DB? Just seeing that initially, pulling the trigger, getting to him, get him on the ground, get the tackle for a loss.
Complete with conviction on the crosser. And they don't drag him down until he gets all the way to the 46-yard line. And the Flames headed quickly to the line.
And that's a really good throw by this QB, man. Seeing the crossing routes, putting it on his chest so he can keep running across the field, get those yards after the catch. Nice job being on the same page with QB and receiver.
Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on 1st down. It's 2nd and 3. They give it to him again. Got room to work. There's some room. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. They've got a 1st down here. What a start it's been to this season. We've got a great game here. Close ball game, 4th quarter. Couldn't ask for anything more. They make the stop after a pickup of 3. Ball's at the 18. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. They'll run it. It's Hartman. Nowhere to go. Same song, 2nd verse, as this defense is ready for this guy. 3rd and 6 yards to go. Looking to throw, it's Grimes. A little release to the back. Shakes a man, and he might take off. Gets out of bounds after the big play, and they'll be set up in business with a 1st and goal. And now, fourth quarter, 4-down territory almost certainly as they get ready to try to grab the lead. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4. Now on 2nd and goal. Oh, no, the ball popped out. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way. The 50. He's at the 40. The 20. He's at the 10. Touchdown, shot to clear. This defense making a big play and putting it in the end zone. They tack a little more onto this lead, and they're on their way to a 3-0 start.
And that's just the guy you want to find that football. The ball's loose. Who do you want to get it? One of your little fast guys. The defensive back picks it up and turns on the afterburners, takes it all the way back for the touchdown.
Here comes the 2-point try. Out of the gun, looking to throw. Makes the grab in the end zone for the 2 as they extend the lead. The scoop and score. What a lift it can give to the defense. Not content to get the ball. They wanted to do something with it, and they did. And he passes on the touchback. Here he comes. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Here comes Liberty's offense, and we'll see what they have dialed up for this drive. He leaves it with his back. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. The Flames want to move quickly.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
Catch in the middle, it's Randolph. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Dropping back, it's Grimes. Unloads to the wideout. Got a man in the middle. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down.
I think if you're the head coach at this point, you're telling your offense, it doesn't matter what's happened up to this point of the game. Obviously, things haven't gone our way, but we have a chance to execute in a 2-minute situation and give ourselves a chance to win. Let's go do it one play at a time.
Well, will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Tight end now in motion. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Throws for the tight end. Pulls it in. It's Kirby. And you can see the offense just feeling itself. They've got it down to the 21.
Well, you got to think here offensively that you may have 2 more possessions in this game. You can still win, but you've got to be aggressive. You've got to start taking shots vertically down the field, throwing to your best players.
Incomplete, and he threw that one up for grabs and into traffic, and fortunate to get it back. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Rattles it back. The pass is incomplete. Thought they might catch the defense napping, but it'll be 3rd down. And now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the 2nd down misfire. Using his feet to buy time. He slides and gets the first down. What a weapon to have a guy who can move the chains for you by any means necessary.
Let it go.
They'll go to the air. Pressure coming. They've got him. Great pressure by this defense. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Back to pass. Under fire. And he's sacked. Great work there by this defense. They've gotten to the quarterback 2 straight times, and now it's 3rd and a long goal to go. 2 minutes now left in this one, and time is running short if they want to find a way to pull this one out. A pair of sacks has them back way up. It's 3rd and goal, and it's
Haven't protected.
now the offense is still out there. They're taking a gamble here. They could throws toward the end zone. It's incomplete, and they desperately needed to keep that drive going, and they... There's a long and storied history of great games between these two rivals, and this chapter